Buckle up, boys and girls. We're talking about heat transfer now. We got three different methods of heat transfer. We got convection, we got conduction, and we got radiation. So let's first talk about convection. Convection travels through gases or liquids. The hot air rises and the cooler air doesn't rise. Wow, that was awesome. Now let's talk about conduction. So, conduction happens when the heat of a hotter matter is transferred to a cooler matter. The kinetic energy of the particles in the hotter matter decreases, causing a drop in the temperature, while the kinetic energy of the particles in the cooler matter increase, causing a rise in temperature. Please bear with me. We got radiation next. Radiation travels via electromagnetic waves. When radiation reaches objects in the surrounding environment, those objects absorb that energy and they get hotter in return. Wow, with that out of the way, now let's get to the demonstration. Yeah, cool. So, we're gonna start. Turn on the water, and yeah, very cool. So now we're measuring the temperature of the water. We're getting around 16, 17-ish degrees Celsius. And as you can see with this potato quality, we have around 24 degrees Celsius for the surrounding environment. And for the temperature of the handle, we're getting around 19, 20 degrees Celsius. Wow, the water's boiling now. That's so cool. Wow. Oh crap, it's so hot. So now we're measuring the temperature of the water. I'm firstly going to measure the temperature in more in the middle of the pot. We got around 95, 96 degrees Celsius. Now we're measuring the temperature of the water, which is more close to the heat source. We're sitting at around 98.5 degrees Celsius. Back to the super bad quality. We have around 27 degrees Celsius right now. 83. Yeah, screw this. Okay, let's analyze now. Look at this awesome little thingy I made here. Okay, so let's talk about convection. The water that's closest to the heat source is the hottest and the less dense, so it rises, and then it slightly cools, and then it falls back to the bottom, and it cycles, it repeats. Yeah. So now we have conduction. So, the particles that are closest to the heat source, they start dancing and stuff, like they increase in kinetic energy. And that transfers slowly up to the sides of the pot and eventually to the handle. That increase in kinetic energy causes a rise in temperature in the handle. Finally, we have radiation. The thermometer absorbed the energy from the radiation that was emitted from the heat source. And yeah, it just caused an increase in temperature. So that's cool. Yeah, cool. That's the end of it. I just want to say how I got my inspiration. I make oatmeal and I boil